Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the L4G Soundbite. Now, these are 10 to 15 minute recordings, which basically allow people to talk a little bit about what their business is. And today it gives me great pleasure to say hello to Scott Warren. So come and say hello, Scott.
Hello there.
How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Yeah, things are okay this end. So, Scott, we've met each other a few times, linked for business events. I think we met in Oundle, and I think we also met in
Oundle. Just Oundle.
Just Oundle, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, and we actually had the opportunity to have a one-to-one as well, which enabled us to schedule this. And I know we've missed a few weeks, but glad to have you on. So, Scott, tell us a little bit about, just briefly, where you live, bit of a potted history, no longer than a minute or two, just to give people an idea of which part of the world you're in.
I live in Peterborough. From a background of retail sales and all that. Achieved up to duty manager level for a big supermarket chain, and just had enough really, and starting to look into the world of politics and small businesses.
Okay, so we won't go down the politics channel today, but I know that you're involved in some element of politics up there. We did briefly touch on it, but is this your first foray into business, or have you done any other business by yourself before?
This is my first foray into business and all that.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about how you came into this. I mean, a lot of people fall into something. Was this more of a premeditated affair, or did you just wake up one day and there it was in your lap?
It was kind of a bit of both, really, because of what I was doing with the politics side. It gave me that independence and show that I can do things. So it was kind of looking at things, and then all of a sudden, the way the work was going, it kind of fell into my lap by meeting someone at an event and going that way.
Okay. So what was the change in thinking then? Because you've been working in like you were saying, in retail.
Yeah.
And what was it then that gave you the motivation and the thought to say, well, actually, I want to do something for myself? Because I'm guessing you're not like 50 or anything, so you're not in a midlife crisis. So what was the thinking that was going on that sort of said to you, right, I fancy doing something for myself?
It was the politics side. It was being literally said, right, there you go out there and do what you can do with your ward and everything else and run your own campaign. It gave me the independence to do the things on my own. And then when I was going back to work, I was thinking, well, I can do things on my own. Why not do things on my own with businesses? And rather than having someone tell me what to do and tell me what's doing wrong, go out there and do it on your own and make more self-achievement on yourself.
Okay, and how long ago did this actually happen?
As in regards to the politics side, I've been doing politics for about 5 years. Probably the last 2 years been doing it on my own and all that. So that's where it started getting the itch and started to look at things, doing things on my own more and getting that kind of independence.
Is that your phone ringing there?
I'm near a clock. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So so you got interested in politics, which basically you're out there meeting people, and you thought to yourself, okay, well, if I'm brave enough to do this, then it can't be that hard to run a business. I might as well get cracking with that.
Exactly, and that's it. It gave me, and it showed the independence as well, and giving that self-thought as well, kind of putting your ideas, and rather than putting ideas to a boss and then kind of stamping them out and not saying this is not good enough and then putting people's backs up, I can do what I want to do and having the drive to do it as well.
Okay, and since you've started a couple of years ago, how did you end up stumbling on what you're doing now? What happened? I mean, how did you find it? How did you get involved?
Just ended up at a networking event. Met a guy there who's doing the business already. We got talking and chatting because I was looking at doing a business and chatting to this guy, and said, "Well, look, actually, this is what I do. Would you be interested?" And when I looked at what I was going to want to do, it wasn't going to really work at that time. So I decided that, yeah, this might be the better avenue for the time being to go down, and it helps businesses and communities.
Okay, so I think we've primed everybody enough now. They're probably all saying, what on earth is this guy doing? Right? So
Yeah.
if you just give us a quick synopsis of what you actually do.
As I'm a commercial energy consultant, so I help businesses cut their overheads, and all communities, anything like a communal, a church, or anything like that. We are a comparison website or similar to a comparison website, but what we can do is get prices that are not available to businesses. So for a small business starting up to doing a new property or new venture and all that, we can sort them out and make sure they get the right cost instead of being charged over cost.
So how do you actually do that then? So let me take a scenario where, you know, I'm running a local coffee shop or a local business, and you know, I'm getting my regular utility company. Generally, I would guess I would be passed the details by the landlord or whoever that they were using before, or I might go out and discover somebody for myself. Why would I call you? What do you do differently to me ringing up British Gas or any of the other providers? What do you do different that would mean it would be worth calling you?
Price than what British Gas actually quotes and all that, so we can get a lot more cheaper prices because they want to charge you what they feel they can charge, where we're there for the clients and we can get them at a cheaper price. I've just done one where he was getting charged nearly £700 for Eon,
right,
and we dropped it to £400. Same company.
Was that was £700? What, over a month or?
Yeah, and they dropped it down to £400 a year.
Right, and so how is it then that there's such a price discrepancy? What is it that your company is Diverse Utility Solutions? So what is it that you can access that the regular man in the street running a business can't? Why is it you can get such good deals?
It's the establishment, because we're such established. We've got over £50 million worth of buying power with British Gas, Eon, Scotch Power, all those businesses. So we've got the trust and knowledge and all that with these companies to get the actual prices lower for the small businesses.
So basically, it's the fact that you've got lots of customers and you've got massive buying power. You can essentially go out and negotiate cracking deals on utilities and then offer those with a margin, if you like, for your company.
Yeah, basically what we do is, obviously we don't charge anything for the small companies, so we just get the money from the supplier. So if we get, say, Eon, we get the commission. So anything we say, we get the commission from Eon, British Gas and all that. So we don't charge anything for the companies at all.
Right, okay. So your service to the client is basically you're going completely free of charge, and basically analyze what they're using. So what are the range of services that your company would be able to offer and cover? We've talked about electricity, presumably gas.
Yeah, gas, telephones, item at the moment.
Okay, so that again. So you've got gas, electric, telephones, and waste. Yeah. And so if people have got like I don't know, Veola, they do contract waste collection, don't they? So anybody like Veola or Eon or any of these big providers, if you've got a contract with them direct right now, it might be worth giving you a call.
It would be, because with, especially like the waste, a lot of people don't realise you have a certificate of waste disposal,
right,
which is a free document, but a lot of companies charge you £100 to £200 a year for that document, where we get rid of all that And to have a bin on your site, it costs between about 13 pence to 15 pence a day. And all we do is we get them to charge you per lift.
Right. Okay. So what area, Scott, do you cover? I know you're based in Peterborough, but is the tell us a little bit about the organisation that's behind you. So you're essentially an independent
Yep.
utility broker, I guess, is the word you would use.
Yep.
And so the organisation behind you, is that a national, international company? Where's it based?
No company. It's a completely national company, and I can go national as well. As long as it's worth my time, I can go national. So.
Okay. So I know we tried to get this soundbite organised for this morning, and you were out busy doing a consultation or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
So literally, you're able to go pretty much anywhere.
Yes, I am able to go anywhere, and I'm willing to go out everywhere. If I can get 2 or 3 appointments in the city that's, say, like Oxford, quite happy to do that. So if you can do 1 appointment, so quite happy to go out to different cities. If I'll make it worth my time to go out there.
Fabulous, fabulous. And of course, you're a member of Link for Business. And will you be at Whittlesea, or are you gonna be around the next time?
Normally I'm involved in something else, but August is a down period for them, so I'm going to be at Link for Business on Whittlesea.
Right, brilliant. Okay. All right. Is there anything else that you want to share with us? Any sort of golden nuggets or any specials or anything that you think is going to happen in the industry that people ought to be aware of?
I think it's the one thing you've got to be watching out is the water. What's going to happen to water? With the deregulations next year, January 2017, is going to be deregulation of water. So it's watching out to see what happens with that. There's going to be a lot more competition. I mean, the water is not going to be subject to cost. It's the sewage treatment of the plant and all that is the big cost. And say like a golf club or a bar, it might be worth having a look and see what goes on with that, because there'll be better prices out there in 2017.
So at the moment, in stuff like sewage and that, we get the water board send us a bill, and we just pay it based on either what we've consumed in terms of through the meter, standing charges, and an element for sewage, I guess, if you've got a toilet and whatnot. So all of that part of it is being deregulated, is it? Does that mean effectively it's being privatized and it's currently we own it, the country owns it?
It's going to be like basically be able to get better prices, that's all. So instead of having Anglian Water covering Anglian Water, it's going to be Anglian Water can be nationwide. So you're going to have more competition for prices now. So there'll be other companies coming in. We don't know what yet, who's going to be doing it, but at the moment we're looking at probably all the other water companies. So looking at Seven Water and all that coming across to here and charging different prices.
And is that also available to international companies coming in and pitching for business?
It'll be any company that'll be operating in the UK.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay, brilliant. Okay, well, yeah, watch out for your water next year then, and there might be some decent deals out there on that side of the utility market as well. Brilliant. Okay, well, thank you for your time, Scott. Thanks for coming on and sharing a bit more about what you do. I know at events you tell people you do utilities, but I'm not sure people get the chance to really explore in any depth what you do. So thank you for coming on and sharing that with us.
Absolutely no problem. Thank you, Chris, for arranging it.
Fabulous. And this will go up onto the Cambridgeshire business area, link for the L4G soundbite. It will also go up onto the national TV platform, and I'll make sure you get to see where that's gone as well. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Take care now, and see you again. See you this week. That's it. Another soundbite finished. Thank you, Scott, for being on, and look out for more of these in the not too distant future. But thanks for watching.